there guys, this is Max from Front Row Music, and today we're going to be taking a look at The Show Must Go On by Queen. Now I think my friend Adam has already shown you how to play some of the riffs in the song, so we're going to take a look at some of the chords on the guitar today. Before we do any of that though, we've got to make sure our guitar is in tune, so please check out the link in the description down below for the Bang in Tune video. Get your grown up to help you, and then join me once you're in tune for part number 1. Okay guys, to get us started, we're going to look at the 4 chords we're going to need to play this song. We're going to have a look at each chord individually, break it down, and then in part 2 we'll have a look at how we put those together in the song to play along with the track. So, the first chord we're going to need is a B minor chord. We're going to play this slightly differently, so let's work on it together. We're going to take finger number 1 to begin with, and we're going to put it on fret number 2 of the ears string. Now the ears string is this string closest to the ground. Fret number 2 is going to be this second box. So I have finger 1 on fret number 2 of the ears string. After I've done that, I'm going to take finger number 2 and I'm going to put that on fret number 3 of the big string. So I'm going 1 fret up and 1 string up as well. So my fingers should be like that. To finish the chord off, I'm going to take finger number 3 and I'm going to put it on fret number 4 of the grow string. And I should have this kind of little staircase here on the bottom 3 strings. Now once I've got all that on, I'm just going to strum from the grow string. So the string that finger 3 is on, and I should have this sound. There we go. So there's your B minor chord. Okay, the next chord we're going to take a look at is the G chord. Now we're going to look at a super easy version of this. Totally easy. We're just going to take finger number 3. We're going to count to fret number 3, 1, 2, 3 on the ear string at the bottom, and we're going to strum from the grow string just like we did on the B minor chord. So I have finger 3, fret number 3 of the ears string, and there is the G chord we're going to use in this song. Okay, the third chord we're going to need is the E minor chord. Now this chord requires 2 fingers. It needs finger 1 and finger number 2. We're going to take finger 1 and we're going to put it on fret number 2 of the AND string. So let's just remind ourselves of the strings super quick in case we forgot. We've got elephants, and donkeys, grow, big, ears. The elephant string is the string closest to us. So the AND string, 2 strings down. So the second string in. We're going to put finger 1 on fret number 2 of the AND string. And then finger number 2 is going to go right behind it on fret number 2 of the donkey string. And we're going to strum all the strings. And we should have an E minor chord. Okay, the last chord we're going to need today is the F sharp chord. This is 3 fingers. We're going to use finger 1, finger 2 and finger 3. We're going to start with finger 2 actually, and we're going to put that on fret number 2 of the ears string. So finger 2, fret 2 of the ears string. Then we're going to take finger 1 and we're going to go up 1 string onto the big string. We're going to play fret number 2 as well. So I have finger 2 on fret 2 of the ears string and finger 1 on fret number 2 of the big string. To finish this chord off, I'm going to take my third finger and I'm going to put it on fret number 3 of the grow string. So I've just 1 string up from where my first finger is. I should have this sort of shape, and like we did with the B minor, we're going to strum from the grow string. You ready? And there is your F sharp chord. So one more time. Okay guys, feel free to give the video a pause if you want to go over any of those chords, but if you're ready, join me in part 2 where we're going to have a look at how we put all this together to play the song. Okay guys, hopefully you've had a chance to get your head around all those chords, and now we're going to take a look at how we put them all together. Now one of the super cool things about this song, other than the fact it's awesome, is that you're largely doing the same thing over and over and over again. There's a couple of little differences that we'll come to at the end, but to play the intro, the first verse, most of the first chorus and the second chorus and the guitar solo, you could just do the same thing. How cool is that? So let's take a look at what we're doing there. We're going to start with the B minor chord. So remember that first chord we learned today. We're going to strum that 8 times, just the bottom 3 strings, remember. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After we've done that 8 times, we're going to look at the G chord. We're going to go there and we're going to play that 8 times as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now Now don't worry if you're struggling to play 8 strums at the moment. What you can do whilst you're getting used to it is just strum once and count to 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it can really be that simple. If you want to increase the difficulty, you can just add more strums each time. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just work your way up to those 8 strums. So what we've just done there is actually the first part of the intro, the first verse, both choruses and the guitar solo. Let's have a quick recap. We have B minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay guys, we're going to take a look at the second part of the section we've learned today. We're going to need the E minor chord first, so get that on, and we're going to strum that 4 times this time. So we're changing from 8 to 4 when we get to that E minor. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to take that last chord we learned today, the F sharp, and we're going to play that 4 times also. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go back to the E minor and do that 4 times as well. So altogether, that little section should sound something like this. 4 of each. Okay guys, we're going to have a look now at putting those 2 things together. So we're going to start with that B minor chord, and we've got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To G, another 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. To E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. To F sharp. 2, 3, 4. To E minor. 2, 3, 4. Okay guys, believe it or not, that is going to cover you for your intro, your first verse, most of your first chorus, your second chorus, and your guitar solo in this song. There is a tiny difference in the first chorus that we're going to take a look at in the final part of today's video. Feel free to give this part a pause and go over any bits you're not sure on, and then I will see you in the last bit of today's video. Okay guys, in the first chorus we do something slightly differently. We play it exactly the same as we played it all the way through, so 8 B minors, 8 Gs, 4 E minors, 4 F sharps, 4 E minors, so that's exactly the same, but then we go back to the B minor and we do that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. And that will take us into our second verse. So let's just go over that one more time. We've got 8 B minors, 8 Gs, 4 E minors, 4 F sharps, 4 E minors, so it's exactly the same, but this time we play 4 B minors to finish for the first chorus only. Okay guys, you now have everything you need to put that song together and play it on your own. It really is as simple as that. So I can't wait to hear some of you guys rocking out to it, but in the meantime, please stay safe, look after yourselves, and we'll see you in the next video.